the secret of olive oil that is changing the lives of thousands of men. Today, I'm going to reveal something that few men know, but that could completely change your sex life. How an ingredient as common as olive oil can become your ally to last longer, strengthen your erections, and regain that confidence in bed that you felt was fading away. And you'll do it without miracle tricks, without shame, and with clear steps you can start applying today. I'm Dr. Daniela Ramirez, a urologist and specialist in men's health. For years, I've worked with men who feel that, little by little, something inside them is fading. Men who reach their peak prematurely, who carry an anxiety that steals their control, who feel they don't have enough energy, and who believe that this is just part of getting older. I've seen it hundreds of times, and I want you to know something from the start. You're not alone, and there is a solution simpler than you imagine. So simple that it's right here in your kitchen. Today, I'm going to guide you through 3 essential pillars to reclaim your masculine potency without dangerous shortcuts or false promises. I'll show you how to improve your intimate circulation, how to sleep in a way that allows your hormones to repair themselves properly, and how to extinguish that inner fire that prevents you from feeling genuine desire. And the common thread throughout all of this is a noble fat, extra virgin olive oil, used at the right time of day and in the dosage that almost no one respects. We're not talking about magic, we're talking about intelligent consistency. Desire didn't disappear, it just got buried under fatigue, stress, and daily chaos. If you've ever felt that your body wasn't responding and you kept quiet about it, tell me below when you first noticed it. Your story can help other men who are feeling the same way today. Let's address the issue directly. Many believe that the little blue pill is the definitive solution. And yes, it can help in specific situations, but it will never rebuild the root of the problem. It's like turning on a light in a house with old wiring. It illuminates for a while, but the wires are still worn and about to fail. The truth that no one explained to you in time is that your intimate response depends as much on your hormonal engine as on the pathway your blood travels. If that pathway is rigid, inflamed, saturated with stress and sleepless nights, the spark is delayed, cut off, or doesn't appear at all. I see it daily in my practice, like the case of Mr. Ernesto, 67 years old. Climbing a short flight of stairs leaves him breathless. He sleeps with the television on, eats a late and heavy dinner, and in bed, he's overcome by the fear of failing. And when the fear takes hold, he disconnects everything. But listen carefully. You are not your latest failed attempt. You are the result of your repeated habits. The tension seeps into the details. Dinners full of sugar, zero fiber, unhealthy fats, screens until the early hours, and restless sleep. The body hardens from the inside out, and intimacy is the first to pay the price. That's why I'm here today, to propose a simple adjustment that can give you back control. If this already resonates with you, subscribe, because what's coming will be very helpful. There's no hype here, just real, practical guidance. I want you to imagine your arteries as rivers. If their banks are hard and the riverbed is dirty, the water will never reach its destination with the necessary force. Extra virgin olive oil acts as a silent but constant maintenance. It softens the banks, cleans the riverbed, and allows the water to flow naturally. It's not an explosive start. It's a wise drip. A nightly habit that, day after day, completely transforms your internal environment. Why at night? Because when we turn off the light, your body activates its secret workshop. It repairs cells, balances hormones, and clears away what's no longer needed. If you give your body a healthy fuel before sleeping, you're telling it, here's the material, rebuild. Nighttime doesn't just rest you, it rebuilds you. I'd like to share Miguel's story. He's 72 years old. He was exhausted from trying absurd rituals and following contradictory advice. He decided to go back to basics. A light dinner, a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil before bed, a glass of water, and off to bed. In 10 days, he noticed his hands were no longer cold. In 2 weeks, his walks were more brisk and energetic. And the most exciting thing is that his response in bed began to transform. This isn't a sudden change or an overnight miracle, but rather a quiet, steady, and profound progress. Miguel confessed to me with a shy smile. Doctor, I felt firm again, and for the first time in years, fear didn't accompany me to bed. This kind of progress is what lasts, what builds real confidence, not the kind that depends on a pill. And here I want to focus on a detail that almost no one mentions, but that your body, especially after 40, begins to urgently need. Extra virgin olive oil is much more than a healthy fat. It acts as an internal regulator, buffering blood sugar spikes, reducing the silent inflammation that wears you down, and helping your body transform good cholesterol into the raw material it uses to produce testosterone, the key male hormone. You don't need to learn complicated medical terms or become a biochemistry expert. The only thing that really matters is paying attention to the signs, waking up feeling lighter, a clear mind, less mental chatter, and, under the sheets, less struggle and more presence. Now, I want to talk to you about that invisible fire that few men are aware of. Over time, many lie burning inside, but not with passion, but with chronic inflammation. It doesn't burn on the outside, but it consumes you from within. It steals your vitality, dampens your mood, weakens your desire, and makes you believe that dangerous lie: my best days are behind me. Extra virgin olive oil arrives as a silent ally that doesn't promise a bang, but relief. Its polyphenols and antioxidants are like tiny internal brooms sweeping away daily wear and tear, cleaning up the waste your body accumulates from stress, poor diet, and lack of rest. The result? More available energy, better blood flow, a clearer mind, and a desire that resurfaces. But this time without forcing it. Because let me tell you something, desire didn't die. It just got trapped behind the chronic fatigue and inflammation you've been carrying for years. And this opens another essential door, that of vitamins that act as switches for your well-being. Vitamins A, D, E, and K are like master keys, but they need a quality fat to accompany them in order to activate their functions. Olive oil does that job. It takes these vitamins by the hand and delivers them to where they really matter: your skin, your blood vessels, your bones, your immune system, and yes, also to your hormonal balance. How do you feel when that starts to happen? The skin stops feeling rough and dry, muscles respond more precisely, the waistline begins to loosen without extreme effort, and mood brightens again. I remember Alvaro, a patient who told me something I treasure. Dr. Daniela, I had no idea that being in a good mood would give me back so much desire. It's like my body has said yes again. And he was right. When the body feels good inside, the mind stops sabotaging itself, and desire flows without pressure. Intimacy stops feeling like an exam you have to pass and becomes what it was always meant to be: an encounter, a pleasure, a connection. A good mood is an emotional vasodilator. When it flows, it opens you up, softens you, connects you. Share this if you feel more men need to hear it. Listen carefully. At 50, 60, or 70, you don't need empty promises or magic solutions. You need allies that work in your favor, in sync with your age and your body's natural processes. Let's get practical, because I know that's what you want. How to take it to see lasting results. Every night, 1 or 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Start with one and listen to your body. You can take it plain, holding it in your mouth for a few seconds to savor the flavor and stimulate digestion. Or add a few drops of lemon if you like a refreshing touch. Prefer to incorporate it into your dinner? Go for it. Use it on warm vegetables, in a light salad, or with legumes. The important thing is that it reaches your system close to bedtime, so your body can use it while you rest without feeling heavy. How to choose a good oil. Look for these 3 key features on the label. Extra virgin. Cold pressed. In a dark glass bottle. It should be well sealed, away from light and heat. Its flavor should be vibrant, fruity, with a gentle spiciness at the end. If it tastes flat, stale, or too bland, it's not for you. You don't need the most expensive one. You need the real thing. What to pair it with at night? You can add a squeeze of lemon to awaken the senses, a pinch of ginger if you want inner warmth, a teaspoon of pure honey if your body tolerates it well. If you need to control your sugar intake, avoid the honey. Accompany this ritual with a warm herbal infusion and slow breathing. This will be your moment to tell your body, everything is fine, it's time to repair. And then, almost without realizing it, you'll begin to see signs between the second and fourth week. You'll wake up feeling lighter, with less brain fog. Your waistline will start to slim down without extreme diets. Your hands and feet will feel warmer. Your walks will be smoother and more rhythmic. And on an intimate level, you'll start to notice something that, for many men, is worth more than any medication. You'll need less effort to respond. Your body will react more quickly. You'll move more naturally, and the confidence to be present in the moment will gradually return. That security you thought you'd lost will begin to feel like yours again. I want to make something very clear, because it's important to be responsible. What I'm sharing with you doesn't replace medical treatments when they're necessary. What it does is build a solid foundation upon which any intervention works better. It's the fertile ground we all need, especially after a certain age. Now, if you take anticoagulants, suffer from severe reflux, or have any particular condition, it's essential that you consult your trusted doctor first before starting this habit. Your health deserves support, not improvisation. Consistency remains the true key to this. If you forget one day, don't punish yourself. Simply pick it up again the next day. This path isn't about perfection, but about gentle persistence. Don't look for fleeting moments of excitement or fireworks. Look for progress that lasts, progress that doesn't regress. If you feel this resonates with you, give me a like and tell me in the comments what step you're going to take this week. Your decision could be just the inspiration another man needs to start taking care of himself today. I want you to remember this final image. Every night, when you take your spoonful of extra virgin olive oil, it's like depositing a gold coin into your inner piggy bank. It's silent. It doesn't attract attention. No one sees it. But it adds up. A month later, that piggy bank starts to feel heavy. 2 months later, your walk through life changes. And no, you're not broken. You're simply carrying more weight than you should. With a small, daily, and consistent gesture, your body becomes your ally again, not your obstacle. Extra virgin olive oil at night does something profound. It opens internal pathways that were narrow and hardened. It extinguishes that silent fire that was stealing your vitality and creates a more favorable environment for your hormones to work in your favor. You'll feel it in details that, at your age, are worth their weight in gold. A clear mind upon waking. Hands that no longer feel cold. Fuller, deeper breathing. And in intimacy, less struggle and more response. Today we're talking about 3 pillars that support your masculine potency. First, circulation, because without good blood flow, no firmness can be sustained. Second, inflammation, that constant noise that steals your desire and dulls your energy without you even realizing it. And third, the absorption of vitamins and nutrients that maintain your muscles, your skin, your mood, and your inner strength. I shared dosages, combinations, ways to take it, signs of progress, and how to choose a real oil. I gave you a realistic and achievable roadmap, not a fleeting fantasy. But before we finish, pay attention because what's coming next could be a game changer. There's a nighttime thief, a silent enemy that most men over 60 completely ignore. It enters your life unannounced, diminishes your desire, drains your energy, and convinces you that it's just age, when in reality, it isn't. If you manage to eliminate this nocturnal thief, everything you learned today not only works, it multiplies tenfold.